Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the Beach Please collection from my brand Pampered Polishes. These are releasing January 23rd, so in the description box below I will link my site, I will link my business Instagram, and then I will link my business Facebook page, and then my swatching Instagram where you can see more swatches of everything from this collection. These are not limited, but once they sell out, it might take me a few days to restock if they sell out. So just bear that in mind. They will be hanging around for hopefully until I'm not a brand anymore. So I do plan on keeping these restocked. Just a heads up, these are creams. They're all 6 creams. They all stamp and they all water marble. So I am not the best of stampers. I did do my best to kind of show that. They did stamp, but I am not great at that, so bear that in mind. And then I also have like a swatch stick of them being water marbled, but I just really suck at nail art, so there's that. Also, most of my polishes are $12 a piece. All of the creams are going to be $10 each. So there are 6 polishes to look at today, and let's go ahead and get started. So first we have Footprints in the Sand, and this is kind of a putty colored cream. So here's our first coat of Footprints in the Sand. I think the formula on the creams are really good, not too thick or too thin, smooth, easy to work with, nice self-leveling. I did work really hard to try to make these creams as amazing as possible since they're just creams. I got complete opacity on this one in 2 coats. Here in a second I am going to show you how it stamps. These are going to dry nice and glossy all on their own, though I would recommend top coat for longevity purposes, and nothing will be difficult to remove since they are all just creams. So here's how it stamps over white, and I didn't film over black. Up next we have No One Likes a Shady Beach, and this is a light gray cream. Here's our first coat of No One Likes a Shady Beach. This one does cover pretty well here on this first coat. This is going to take 2 coats for me to build up to full opacity though. Again, great, easy to work with formula in my opinion. You will again want top coat just to keep your manicure lasting, but nothing is going to be difficult to remove, dry textured, and it does dry glossy. So here is a quick stamping demo. I am a terrible stamper, so I do apologize if, you know, not all of these work out perfectly, but there it is over black and white. Up next we have Son of a Beach, and this is a bright sunshine yellow cream. Here's our first coat of Son of a Beach, and this one is yellow, so it's definitely the most sheer and it's definitely the most streaky. I'm going in for pretty thin coats, so I am showing you 3 coats today. Depending on your application, you might be able to get away with 2 on this one. All of these also do water marble really wonderfully. Again, I'm just not the best at water marbling or stamping, so I did have Janine as well as Toya show to the best of their abilities how they work in that manner, so I will leave their reviews down below as well. So here it is for stamping. Again, this is going to dry glossy all on its own, easy application, easy removal. There it is over the black and over the white. Up next we have Lighthouse, and this is a teal cream. Here's our first coat of Lighthouse. This one does cover pretty well on this first coat. Again, I'm going to go ahead and show you what 2 coats looks like today. Easy application, easy removal, glossy finish on this one as well. I didn't have any staining with this one. I did wear it for a couple days without base coat, as I do with all of my polishes, just to test for staining and any application issues. So this one is pretty solid. You might have some separation in your bottle, and that won't affect application. This is how it looks stamped over the black, and here's how it looks stamped over a white. Up next we have Mavin Waves, and this is a bright primary blue cream. Here's our first coat of Mavin Waves. So this one is a little bit sheer on this first coat. Again, it is going to build up to opacity in two, but with this one and the next one, I was very hesitant on adding more pigment to this because it's all blue pigment and I didn't want staining issues, so I made them as opaque as I could without any kind of staining issues. Same formula, same application, no issues, no staining. So here is what that looks like stamped over black, and then here's what it looks like stamped over a white. And lastly for today we have Wetter is Better, and this is a kind of darker blue cream. It does lean kind of purpley, and here it is next to Making Waves, so you can see the difference. And here's our first coat of Wetter is Better. I only have my application of this. I don't have a stamping video for this one. I guess I didn't hit record, but I do have the photos for it. Again, a 2-coater, again an easy stamper, easy application. Spreads out evenly for water marbling and dries glossy all on its own. So there's 2 coats. As these were inspired by one of my favorite things in the world, the beach, I don't have a favorite. I can see the beach in every single one of them and I love them tremendously. I think if I were to have to pick a solid single one favorite, it would be Lighthouse. It's a super flattering color to me. I think this is one that's going to look wonderful on every skin tone. I think this has a great formula. I went back and forth with this one in particular like 6 or 7 times to perfect the shade. I just didn't know if I wanted it to lean more green, more blue, lighter, darker. I had so many prototypes on this one, so I finally landed on something that was absolute perfection to me. And I think that's why it's my favorite. And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.